I'm sure many or most or all of you are familiar with. I'd like to welcome Brittney Cara.
Can we get a massive round of applause for Stephanie? Wow, you guys, I am in awe right now. I am in awe of all of you because I stood right where you are 4 years ago as we fought SB 277. How many of you were in that fight way back then? And how many of you feel like this is a bad dream of deja vu? Okay, so I realized there was a lot that I could say today regarding Senator Pan and his disgusting and despicable behavior over the last 4 years, from his online bullying and hate speech to his discrimination and segregation of injured and disabled children. And yet he can sit in this building as the chair of the Health Committee of the state of California, where all of our tax dollars pay his salary. Well, Pharma pays him too, we know that. But so I realized there was a lot I could say about Senator Pan. And I realized there was a lot I could say about the fact that our entire government system has been overtaken by the pharmaceutical industry. How many of you are fired up to stop that? And I realized that I could say a lot about vaccines. But then I realized that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the HHS has been sued for 30 years of backed vaccine safety data that they couldn't do, when they are our government agency that's responsible for tracking injuries and making sure that these products are safe. I realize that it doesn't matter that vaccines are contaminated with some of the most disgusting and vile ingredients, that if something spills at a school, the hazmat team is called, but somehow it's safe to be injected into a brand new baby or an 8-pound baby or a premature baby. I realize that it doesn't matter that there's dozens and dozens and dozens of aborted babies that are used in the development and creation of vaccines, and that we are injecting male and female DNA into our babies with no testing, no scientific testing to make sure that's safe. I realize that it doesn't matter that if a parent was caught giving these ingredients to their children at home, they'd be put in jail for child abuse. I realize that it doesn't even matter that our California Constitution says that all children deserve a right to go to public school, free and accessible education for all. Because what I realize is that SB 276 is not about vaccines, you guys. It is about human rights. It is about taking our state back. It is about every single parent, no matter what side of the fence you've been on, whether you watched us fight SB 277, you thought we were insane. How many people had family members, block them, friends, right? This is now a national issue that we have to take seriously. So I am putting a call to action for all parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, doctors to stand together and to get the pharmaceutical industry out of our government and out of our schools. Because at the end of the day, right now, we have two choices. We can sit back and we can be busy and we can be overwhelmed, and I understand that. You guys, people took buses all night to get here. We drove 7 hours. I got up at 4 a.m. and left my 3 children to be here with you guys today. But we have to make the sacrifice right now. And when we come back here on 4/24, I want to see this entire lawn filled with people on both sides, because we have to come together. We have to step away from the anti and the pro camps, and we have to come together united as citizens of California and citizens of the United States of America and say enough is enough. if you are ready to join me in that fight and you are ready to do whatever it takes, whether it's uncomfortable or scary, or you're afraid you're going to get bullied or trolled, you guys, I understand all that. My inbox is full of hate mail and death threats, and terrible things are said to my children and family, but none of that matters. Because what we are all fighting for is our human rights and our civil liberties. So thank you all for being here. Give yourselves a massive round of applause. God bless and I love you.